Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. Very quickly, mission critical stuff. Tomo needs to get plus 30% stress taken care of. Everybody else, I mean, Dan's stress is up there, but we can deal with it. So what we were thinking about was possibly, preferably, doing this mission right here. Just so we never have to see it again, like a one-off. And maybe, again, we might have to fight a green level boss. You know what? It's a good time to check this thing. I'm trying to, like, maybe unstable flesh is low level. We're getting pretty close, though, to, like, having this filled up to some extent, at least. Like, there's a lot, used to be a lot of unfilled stuff there, let's put it that way. So we could send our level 4s on this mission, but I really quickly want to go to, not the tavern. That's for after I finish my work. Go to the stagecoach. 26. We have 22 right now. So we have 4 units that we can take. So really what I'm thinking is we just take a full-on level 1 squad. So we'll take a level 2 grave robber. We'll take a level 2 man-at-arms. We'll take a level 1 vestal. And I think we'll take a level 1 bounty hunter to synergize with the grave robber. For mark potential? Well, what do we have right now? Vestal usually is final slot. You'll usually be in the 3rd slot and then, like, lunge forward. So we don't really want a leper because movement is dangerous there. But a bounty hunter seems like an acceptable choice. Oh, but they're a level 1 bounty hunter. But, maybe we could roll a leper then. Yeah, why not? And then this could be our squad. Let's sort by level.
And existence are one and the same.
You got retribution? You don't. Oh, you do have it. We just have to choose it. And everything else is just fine here. So you could be 1-2, 1-2. You could operate the 3rd slot, move forward. The man-at-arms would have to move back, but from the position back there, retribution is still pretty good. Okay, yeah, this will work. So, I mean, this is going to be pretty simple. For these guys, just making sure you got the right skills. I would like to give you pick to the face instead of poison dart, but that's debatable. And you don't need any more money spent, which means we basically are just going to be making money on this mission, assuming it goes well. Do you have the right stuff? You got the right stuff, more or less. So it'll be like, yep, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this should be very, very simple. It should be a blast from the past. Where's our legendary bracer that we just got? Right there, legendary bracer. Okay, so for a leper, accuracy is super important, obviously. So we were using the focus ring. Ooh, you have extra accuracy to begin with, which I think is fine, especially because your dodge is already 0. And then, yeah, extra speed and crit sounds good to me. And then for the man-at-arms, usually, we basically want to give him like a tough ring. I don't mind giving his speed is already low. I don't mind giving him speed around 1 so we can use retribution. Then our bounty hunter is more of like, you know, do more damage. This is range. Oh, it does it on everything. Okay, so I'm gonna give you extra damage by default, and then like extra stack damage by default. Although Lucky Talisman is pretty good too. And then you're pretty simple. You just get healing skills. Oh, what did I almost dragged you to your own death there. This should be fine, even though I don't like not taking Dismas's head, obviously. I'm just looking at the cheat sheet. Wheeled short mission. 8 to 12 food. Let's take 10. Basically, I want to be able to survive a starvation event and then use a little stuff for myself. 3 to 4 shovels, we'll go 3. Anti-venom 2 to 3, we'll go 2. Bandages 3, we're gonna take 3. Oh, we'll take 3 because of curios. And then I will take a skeleton key for certain. Maybe 2. 1 medicinal herbs. Forget the holy water. 12 torches. 12 torches? It seems a little... Wait, it's 8 torches. Hold on, I got this all wrong. I was looking at the, I was looking at medium. 8 torches, acceptable. 2 skeleton keys, 2 bits. Sure, this seems okay. Let's go. So this is just, we're taking care of maintenance we didn't have earlier. Will we keep this squad? I don't know. We must, certainly there's a intermediate level siren that needs to be killed.
I knew all these paths once.
So we might need a squad like this, but we do have some intermediate levels still available. Alright. Thomas 2.0's. Pack contains loot. Medicinal herbs. Probably we have more than we need, right? What on earth?
Unconscionable alienage.
It seems like bad timing. Let's try. Here's the thing. These units are worth nothing to me. So we can kind of send them as like... You know, these are like mercenaries. Not really a strong first turn. Oh, until you dodge. He does get 2 attacks though. I don't know if I want to raise your damage taken. Let's do it, dude. You probably get 1 hit anyway as a level 0, so let's go for the buff. 4 damage? Dude, I'm not scared. Something about this looks okay. The blight is horrible, but... No, don't return to the stars. I was gonna say, I forgot what this guy does. Now, you need to take 5. That's one way to do it. Can I have a turn? No stun, please. Nice. Keep that up. It's doing a decent job. Stop this, please. I mean, he's working. Dude, I think we're gonna get him. This doesn't even look that bad right now. So we could use Retribution again. We're only marked for 1 more round. It seems to be working out pretty well so far. Oh, you don't smack him on that one. That's not an attack. That explains it. So, I mean, I would still like to kill you. Oh, your protection has risen too high. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Is it only while this thing lives?
Be gone, fiend.
No. How am I gonna hit you? How am I gonna hit you? I have to hit you like 30 times. Like, I literally do not have... Please stun. Fair. I literally do not have AoE, or sorry, damage over times on this squad, which, I mean, could seem like a mistake. But simultaneously, I guess, does he take damage from summoning this thing from the Beyond the Stars? Simultaneously, I'm like, you know, that wasn't really what I expected, is to fight this guy on this mission.
Another one falls.
I think we're gonna get him, and I'm happy to do this for the crystals. These units, we're gonna toss them in the trash after this is over, probably, and we'll just take another squad, hopefully.
And purpose.
If we could get them to complete the mission and at least get some gold out of it, that would be nice as well, but, you know, no promises. You know, it's not the most thrilling boss fight right now,
Cleansed from our lands.
but that's okay. I mean, I guess you just... Every 1 damage actually matters at this point. All I was going to say is please don't crit, because the stress is going to be a problem, but...
Fear.
I'm pretty sure we do 0 with the man-at-arms no matter what, so we might as well at least just have him absorb a bunch of damage. Yeah, it hurts him for 5 every time. Masochistic. That seems like a thing you would not want your healer to be. Yo, let's go. Yo, solar crown? Some more comet shards? Certainly, you know, wouldn't describe this as good. But if this squad is garbage anyway, at least we got 15 free shards, which I've been meaning to do endless missions, but I don't understand the meta. I believe you're supposed to take, like, upgraded stagecoach members, and you're supposed to take the ones that cost crystals, or the ones that are level 6 to begin with, and then they're disposable to take on those missions. If they die, they die. They come pre-upgraded, so you're not investing 40 grand each to get them there. So I think that's the meta, but, you know, there's a lot to focus on in this game.
Continue the onslaught.
Trying to get us there.
Them all.
So some of these units we may keep alive. Like, we may bring them back, do some stress relief. Our healer is probably done. Our man-at-arms is probably done. The thing is, you just don't want to... Like, for our healer, we already have too many Vestals. We could use another occultist potentially, but like,
As the fiend falls,
it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. What it does seem like a big deal is our grave robber. I mean, they're a level 0 healer, right? Like, who cares? We can just get another one next week or 2 weeks from now.
we require only
The grave robber doing 18 damage right off the bat is insanely great. We will use a shovel. Mostly because we just want the loot. Like, these guys, they basically exist to give us gold at this point. If any of them survive, it's a blessing, but you know, honestly, we might clear their space for another good squad next time. So you need bandages, yeah. Nothing but bandages. Sellable, probably. We haven't done a trinket sell in a few episodes. It's on the list, along with, you know, a great many other things. Man, it's refreshing to be on, like, what is basically a consequence-free mission. The only thing is, I don't want my squad members to die on the mission, because if they die on the mission, I won't get to keep the... No, I have keys! That's fine. I won't get to keep the comet shards.
Paid for in blood.
Oh, easy, dude. I forgot how easy missions are. This is like no problem whatsoever so far. That's unfortunate. That's not. Dude, the grave robber is a fun class. I'm realizing this third position, like ranged grave robber with flexibility to move into position 1 with a lunge, which is high damage to begin with, is real nice. Okay, so we got a real fight.
In Radiance, may we
I would like it if you would let me use the skeleton key on this. I mean, you have insanely good luck so far. I'm sorry.
Without tools of iron, we must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
Oh, fearful. That's not good for a man-at-arms, honestly. Whatever. All you gotta do is make it through the mission and come home, get dismissed. You know, you're lucky. You only get to go on one mission. You had to fight a pretty nasty boss, but, you know, or a mini-boss of some sort. As long as you, you know, just keep it in perspective, you're actually in a pretty good spot in your life right now, you know? Everybody else, they're here for the long haul. They'll probably die under my command. You guys get to go home, you know, permanently scarred both physically and mentally. Rabies, which is basically lethal, in real life at least. Yeah, none of these units are making it through. But honestly, it's worth it. These units didn't exist recently. So what do I care? It sounds a little heartless, but you gotta remember they are just, you know, pixels. I figured we'd go for it. See, that's why you deserve to be dismissed after this.
A decisive.
Anytime you have a chance to stick around. Anytime you got a unit that can do 20 damage in the first stages of the game. You gotta offer them your respect, because they deserve it. Alright.
Success so clearly.
Continue moving on here.
Or is it
Not
merely
super
a
worried about
trick of
food.
the light?
Can't hold this anymore. You know what? Eat it up. What do we care?
The light.
If these guys get hungry again, well, you should have packed a snack. Where were you when we stopped at the gas station back in Albuquerque? I said, does anyone want any beef jerky? And you said, I'm not hungry. I said, you might be later. And you said, no, I'm good. I know how to manage my hunger, Mom. And now, look at what has happened to you. This honestly isn't that bad. Again, you can't stress out that which has been already pre-stressed. It does stink that the grave robber's been moved into a much worse position. Please do not actually be pushed. Oh, that's relatively not good, but a shadow fade gets us back on track. Hey! Will judgment you? Okay. Stress is the only big problem right now. And I mean, they're mega stressed. But I don't think I can say that, like, their mega stress is, like, my... it's 100% in my purview. Like, the thing from the stars did 100 stress to 1 unit on the first turn. Well, on the first fight, I should say. Not on the first turn. That guy's gotta go. Alright, everybody's back in an okay position. Unfortunate, nothing really good to target there. Oh no. Who cares? Oh, I care now. Now that you live with 1 HP, I care a great deal. Oh, pass your turn. Really appreciate that. Especially when there's a unit with the 1 HP left. Luckily, they both missed because they are terrible, but this guy gets to go. Oh, maybe he doesn't get to go again. Maybe he doesn't get to go again. Plus 90% damage. Did you see that?
Impressive.
Wow. I mean, honestly, we might have a few more fights left on this mission, so we'll just heal up real quick. 120% chance of a stun, which is actually like 95% chance when you look at his... Actually, no, I think it was 100% chance. This is insane. The grave robber is crushing it. Plus 100% like trap diffusal chance.
Push on to the task's end.
I think we got to explore 90%. I think we got to do this room. I don't think we have to do the next room, but I could be wrong.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Yeah, this should be our last room. Ideally, no combat, so there's no risk of like losing all of the comet shards. And I mean, we actually got a rare trinket, which is, it seems pretty good for where we're at right now. Not a whole lot of gold, which is highly fair. So I'm sorry to tell you, Veterapont, you're probably done. Gibbard. Yo, it's a unique quirk. I think I'm going to keep you around, even though we are going to have to give you stress relief at some point. Let's return to town. Penance Hall is locked. Transept is cheap. Cloister's cheap. Does anybody need stress relief? Except our gravedigger? No. Okay, so let me go to the stagecoach real quick. Veterapont. Sorry to tell you, you're doing good work. Appreciate that you're like leveled up. Vestal, see you later.
Cast aside like a spent torch.
Thank you so much for your help. Leper, same business. We don't need another grave robber. We will take the man-at-arms for now. I don't know if we want another jester. I don't really think the stress heal's that important early, but I could be wrong. Then we got an intermediate level mission, but we have a basic level mission here. So we can still roll a basic squad here, and a basic squad here for that matter. But let's take some time. You know, we got definitely at least 5 more minutes that we can afford to spend here. So let's do some maintenance. We got a bad town event for us right now because none of our units are particularly stressed. If we're not going to do a low quality mission, we might as well, or a apprentice level mission, we might as well, I thought, oh, they're half price. Okay, so I'm not going to spend on it. Let's finally upgrade some camping skills. So we'll go to embark real quick and we'll look at what we're going to do. I don't really want to fight the necromancer or any boss until we have enough units at full level 5s with level 5 abilities. Long, medium for a tough ring. I'll never use a second tough ring, but still. 100% of room battles. Explore 90% of rooms. 9,000, 9,000. I guess I'd rather have another tough ring. So we would do this. And who would we take? We don't need to take fully upgraded units, but we should probably take a few fully upgraded units. So that we don't have to spend on everybody. So we'll like usher them in. So Henrik is basically more or less fully kitted. I'm okay sending him out. What's his stress? Like 20? 27? It's higher than I'd like, but life goes on. Mathis, we need to spend a little bit more to get him up there, so I'm going to cool it on that. Robert is also fully upgraded. He's got, well, he needs level 5s, but apart from that, he's pretty good. Well, you know, the other thing we could do, if we want to be a little bit more risky, you could roll Fox Mulder, who could use a few levels, but is otherwise pretty good. Nicholas needs a few levels, but is otherwise pretty good, so you would roll a squad like that. And then, you in a Mark party, you actually roll Wolf as well, who is more or less fully upgraded. And then you need someone in the first position. Ideally, our first position unit would be somebody who could use... we could spend some money on. And I'm actually looking and I'm like, Lisieux in the first position, unnecessary, but not bad. It's a good opportunity. I mean, this is a good Mark party right here, right? They all mark or benefit from Mark in some capacity. And then this gives us a great opportunity to spend. You know, that's very expensive, obviously, but all these other units are good, so. And then Wolf... I think Pick to the Face needs to be upgraded. Shadow Fade doesn't really need to be upgraded. Not immediately, at least. Fox Mulder, certainly the heal needs to be upgraded. Everything else, maybe Sacrificial Stab, just for more damage. More crit, I guess. No, not even more crit. What the heck do you get out of that? Oh, because we can't see it because it's all the same now. And then Nicholas. Oops. Certainly Sniper Shot. I think that's the most mission critical. What does the heal give? 4 to 5 instead of 4 to 4, and it buffs the more healing you receive in the future. We don't spend it too much, but I'll go for it. And then Wolf. Wolf's good. We did that already. And then Lisieux. Basically, yes. And then yes. Euros. Yes. Highly expensive, but look at that. We spent 20,000 gold partially upgrading a couple of members here. So I think this is pretty good. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. We'll be back with a champion level mission on our next one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.